And hello, boys and girls. This is your old pal, Uncle Al. And you can check out my channel, Diebulfrog79, if I'm still here. Excuse me. If I'm still here. The biggest problem is, folks, my face is kind of swollen up a little bit, but I'm fine. A little coughing blood doesn't matter. This is important. Third biggest mistake that a lot of survivalists and preppers do. I watch all your channels. Wait to plant seeds, okay? A garden when everything goes down south, when SHTF hits. Now I'm going to type this in the comment section, but if you thought it was time consuming and hard to plant gardens when you had access, when you out there had access to Lowe's or Home Depot or Garden Center, growing from seed is a different whole ballgame. A lot of you don't even know what you're doing. This goes out to you, Dad on YouTube. Third biggest mistakes. Gardening takes practice. Now, if we have some kind of weird thing goes on, you're in Alabama, I think, or Georgia, or one of the southern belts. So you can still grow crops right now. What do you have in your garden? Nothing. What are you going to eat? Nothing. What are you going to be planting outside coming up spring? Your kids, your wife, or you? Okay, this third biggest mistake. All right, if you're in a warm belt, you know what you're doing. You've been gardening and practicing. You got to stop growing summer gardens. Okay, I always put my foot down because a lot of people don't understand. Pumpkins, root vegetables, corn, some kind of starch element. Uncle Alan's been doing this for 37 years. Add or subtract 10 years. And I'm getting tired, so I'm keeping this short. Third biggest mistake is to wait to plant a garden until things go kablooey and from seeds that you stashed away. Now, a lot of you, Dad on YouTube had this last summer, found out it's not worked too well, did it? All right, there's a lot of factors that's going against you. There's a lot of factors that might not work out. And you got 4 kids you have to feed. Okay, the dry stores only last you anywhere from 6 months to a year. You gotta hustle on the garden. That means big, not a little backyard patch 10 by 10. We're talking big. For 4 people, you need a third of an acre. And a lot of people say, oh, Uncle Aaron, I can grow lots of food with square foot gardening. Yes, you can do under the right condition and practice. No, you can't if it's SHTF. Big difference there, Hubble's cat. You just can't buy seeds and throw them out and say, oh, look, nature involves. No, you starve to death. And also another thing about this is, I'm adding to it, you have to store it and preserve it. That's number 4, but we're going to talk about right now a little bit. How many canning jars do you have? Do you have a pressure cooker? Do you have a hot bath cooker? Do you know what you're doing in canning? Now, very few channels ever mention this. The best ones I know is Step 1 Survival, Prepper Potpourri, Alaskan Granny. Those guys can, and I've seen them do it on their channels. There's a few other channels. I don't trust Practice Homecoming or Prepper, or whatever he calls them this week. Practice sometimes screwy. Not Uncle Alan screwy, but still screwy. So let me pull out my list. And then we run down. Big hi to my favorite gamer, Bethany, Corsair trainers, If you want to learn something, go check them out. Sorry. Hubble's Cat, I Can Deep, Sandra the Strange, Harshman Hills, go check out his channel. Lily in the Wild, Chris McBee, LA Prepper, West S, and for price of a soft drink, you get Jordan Jakenberg, a little donation in his PayPal. Inspired John, check out his channel. The Revolting Man, Native Tears, Savage Survival. I like Savage Survival because we know what we're doing. Unfortunately, I might not be here. That's a fun thing, folks. Just waiting for death. I'm serious, no hat, no gear, but you got to understand the dry goods, canned goods, all depends on your garden. Now, without the garden, you're going to get out of the food triad, which is garden, dry goods, canned goods. All right, and whatever livestock or trapping methods you could do out in the wild. So if you don't get that deer, you don't have chickens or goats, you're a vegan, you're going to be in real trouble unless you know what you're doing in the garden. And you pick the wrong kind of vegetables for the wrong kind of season and not thinking ahead what you're going to store. So anyway, that's about it. And also I want to shout out to Reverend Christine. I hope you've seen my video for VR to Corsair Trainer, The Enemy Within. It's a really good video and keep your eyes open. It's not only the Democrats, it's Republicans, Democrats, anybody on the Hill. This group and others like it have their tentacles all over the place. Doesn't matter what political party, I still got the willies from this group. So anyway, folks, if you do plant a garden, do it now. Keep it going. Make sure you know what season, what vegetables you get in, what's the most nutritional vegetables you can eat. And if I see another person yelling about microgreens or salad greens or anything, that's fine. That'll stop scurvy, vitamin D, a whole bunch of stuff. But will you survive off of that? And the answer is no. You need some kind of protein-based or carbohydrate-based plant material. For all your work and all the lettuce you eat, you're going to die. So if you're not good at planting a garden, dig a hole. Because sooner or later, you're going to be in that hole. Okay, boys and girls, like and subscribe to Old Uncle Al, aka Diebulfrog79. Sorry about the coughing. Late at night, about almost 1:30. I got to do something because I can't pop any pain medication anymore. So I make these videos, and it's also quiet. Hopefully YouTube will let me go through. But you know how the YouTube AI is working, so I might be stopped. Catch you later, boys and girls. You have a nice night.